Good morning, ma. So in previous class we have discussed about retaining walls and we have discussed some problems on retaining walls. So today we will discuss on chimneys. So what are of chimneys? So chimneys are of tall structures which are subjected to horizontal wind pressures. So this is a detailed figure of a chimney. So if you see here this chimney, so this is of a tall structure with an self weight W and this is of height H, and there is some horizontal wind pressure is acting towards the chimneys. So this is an wind pressure acting on horizontally towards to the chimney. So with the help of this wind pressure, some bending moment is going to develop at the base of the chimneys. So with the help of this wind pressures, some bending moment is going to develop at the base of the chimneys. So when these, with the help of this bending moment, some bending stresses are going to develop here. So with the help of wind pressure, some bending moment is going to develop at the base. With the help of bending moment, some bending stresses are going to develop at the base of our chimneys. And similarly, the base of the chimney is also subjected to direct stresses due to self height of our chimneys. So here we have to find out the values of sigma naught and similarly sigma b. Sigma b is nothing but bending stresses, sigma naught is nothing but direct stresses. So this sigma b is going to develop when the wind pressure is acting, some bending moment is going to develop at the base. With respect to bending moment, some bending stresses are going to develop sigma b, and with respect to weight, self weight of the chimney, some direct stresses are going to develop. So with respect to bending moment, bending stresses are going to develop, and with respect to self weight of our chimney, some direct stresses are going to develop. So these two conditions we have to find out now. So first we will go with the direct stresses. So direct stresses is denoted with sigma naught. Sigma naught is equal to weight of the chimney, weight of chimney divided by area of section, at the base. Nothing but the weight of the chimney is denoted with W and area is denoted with A. So this is direct stresses sigma naught. So next we have to find out the bending stresses sigma B we have to find out. So the bending stresses is, so the bending stresses, it is denoted with sigma B, is obtained from, the bending stresses is obtained from, so we know this formula, M by I is equal to sigma B by Y. So from this, the value of bending stresses sigma B is equal to M by I into Y, or it can be written as M divided by I by Y, where the value of I by Y can be written as section modulus, that is called a M by Z. I can be written as Z, right? So these are the bending stresses and direct stresses which are developing in an chimneys we have found. Now the force F and the moment we have to calculate. Now the wind force we have to calculate, how the wind forces are going to develop in an chimneys. Now the wind force, so the wind force is denoted with capital F, acting on, so acting in the horizontal direction. So the wind forces are acting in an horizontal directions. So these wind forces are going to depend upon the shape of our chimneys. So the formula is F is equal to K into P into A. So where K is nothing but coefficient of wind pressure. K is nothing but coefficient of wind pressure. So this K value differ if the K value is 1 for rectangular chimneys. The K value is 1 for rectangular chimneys and the K value is 2 by 3 for circular chimneys. So this we have to note down. Next, the value of P is nothing but intensity of wind pressure. So this we know, and A is nothing but the projected area where wind pressure is going to act. So the wind pressure is going to act at the outer surface of our chimneys. So A is nothing but projected area of our surface. Projected area of the surface. And so this is nothing but capital D into small h for circular chimneys. The formula is capital D into h for circular chimneys and small b into h for rectangular chimneys or square also. So where b is nothing but width of the chimney, h is nothing but height of the chimney, right? So from this, next the wind force. So here the formula F we have find out. Next, where this wind force is acting. So the wind force F will be act at h by 2 from here. So the D is h by 2 is nothing but the moment where the force is acting. So the wind force. So the wind force F will be acting at h by 2. Next we have to calculate the moment. So hence the bending moment M at the base of chimney is bending moment is denoted with M, where M is equal to F into H by. So now we have completed the derivation of our chimneys. So now we will see one example problem on chimneys. So see here. So determine the maximum and minimum stresses at the base of an hollow circular chimney at a height of 20 meters with external diameter of 4 meters and internal diameter of 2 meters. The chimney is subjected to a horizontal wind pressure intensity of 1 kN per meter square. The specific weight of the chimney is 22 kN per meter cube is as given. So with respect to this data, we have to find out the maximum and minimum stresses we have to find out. So if you see, first we will go with the given data. So here, what is the data as given? The height of the chimney as given, h is equal to 20 meters, and similarly the outer diameter, external diameter as given, capital D as given as 4 meters. So this is of hollow circular section, and small d as given as 2 meters, and similarly pressure intensity as given, the P wind pressure as given 1 kN per meter square, and specific weight of chimney is given nothing but W as given as 22 kN per meter cube. So this is the given data. So with this given data, we have to find out the minimum and maximum bending stresses. So to find out that, first we have to find out the weight of our chimney we have to find out. So for that, let us find the weight of chimney and horizontal wind force. So weight of chimney, W is equal to, the formula is weight density into volume of our chimney. So weight density is nothing but W naught, volume is nothing but A into H. So the weight density W naught is given, thus specific weight of material chimney is given. So that is W naught, that is of 22, and area of our chimney can be written as pi by 4 into d square minus small d square into the height of our chimney is 20 meters he has given in the problem, nothing but, so here 22 into pi by 4 of capital D is nothing but 4 square minus 2 square into 20. So by multiplying these values, the value we are going to get 4146.9 kilonewtons. So the weight of our chimney we have calculated. Now we will calculate the value of, first we will calculate the sigma naught value, we will find out, nothing but direct stresses. Direct stresses is equal to W by A. So here we have calculated the value of W. The value of W is 4146.9 kilonewtons divided by A is nothing but area, pi by 4 into capital D square minus small d square, nothing but 4 square minus 2 square. So by calculating this value, we will get the direct stresses as 440 kilonewton per meter square. So next we have to calculate the bending stresses. To calculate bending stresses, we have to calculate the force F, we have to calculate. So next, force F is equal to, the formula is K into P into A. So nothing more. So the K value for this section will become 2 by 3 because of this is an hollow circular chimney. If it is of rectangular, it will become 1. So this is of circular now, so it will become 2 by 3. Then the force F is equal to 2 by 3 into 1 into the area will become as D into capital D into H. So here the force is, the force F is equal to 2 by 3 into 1 into D into H, that is called 2 by 3 into 1 into the D value is 4 and H value is 20, that is called 53.33 kilonewton force we are going to get. So next we will calculate the bending stresses. So bending stresses, sigma B is equal to M by Z. The bending stresses sigma B is equal to M by Z. So from that, the value of moment M we have to calculate, and similarly the Z value we have to calculate. So where the Z can be written as I by Y, where I is equal to pi by, so this is of circle section of pi by 64 of capital D square minus small d square, that is equal to pi by 64 of d square is nothing but 4 square minus 2 square. So the value will become as 11.78 meter power 4. So next the value of Y is equal to D by 2. So D by 2 is nothing but, the value of Y will become D by 2, nothing but so the value of Y will become D by 2, nothing but 4 by 2. So the Y value will become as 2. Next from this, therefore the Z is equal to, so we have calculated the value of I and we have calculated the value of Y. 11.78 divided by 2, that is equal to 5.89 meter cubes. So here the value of Z we have calculated. Now the M value, nothing but the bending moment value we have to calculate. Next the bending moment M is equal to, formula is F into H by 2, that we have derived in the problem. So now we have calculated the value of F here. The F value is came as 53.33 into H by 2 is nothing but height of our chimney, 20 divided by 2. So the value will become as 553.33 kilonewton meters it will come. So from this, now the bending stresses, therefore bending stresses sigma naught is equal to M by Z. So the M value we have calculated and Z value also we have calculated. So the Z value here came as 5.89 meter cube. So just substitute in the formula. Then by substituting the both conditions, therefore sigma naught is equal to 533.33 divided by 5.89. That is equal to, by calculating this we will get 90.54 kilonewton per meter square. This is bending stresses. So the bending stresses and direct stresses we have calculated. Sigma b. The bending stresses sigma b is equal to m by z. So now we have to calculate the maximum and minimum stresses we have to calculate. So maximum stresses is nothing but sigma max, that is equal to sigma naught plus sigma b, direct stresses plus bending stresses. The direct stresses value is 440 and the bending stresses is 90.54. The value will become as 530.54 kilonewton per meter square. Similarly, sigma minimum is equal to sigma naught minus sigma b, direct stresses minus bending stresses, that is equal to 440 minus 90.54. So the value will become 349.46 kilonewton per meter square. So like this the Chimney's problem has to be